guys, welcome to the world Al-Nassr. I'm Khabz Mohabi. And this live we're supposed to start around 8 o'clock, but now it's already, let's see, 10 o'clock. Let's just say 10 o'clock. Of course, we are still new, but we'll get it. Let's start with Laporte, guys. We'll talk about Laporte, issues on Laporte, Casemiro, Lewandowski. There's some links on Lewandowski which are not true, of course. And then Mason Greenwood is back again, the link of Mason Greenwood, but let's start with Laporte. I saw a comment. I couldn't find it. I was looking for that comment on the video which I was talking about the cancellation, actually the rejection of FIFA on Laporte to Atletico Bilbao, and then on that comment, my friend says was a something like Al-Nassr lying or incompetent, and it's understandable if you are saying maybe they are incompetent. Remember, Al-Nassr, they shown the growth, insignificant growth in such a short period of time, and then you'll understand. Wake up from, they were around 800 and something, now followers around 62 million. In everything, they grow financially, everything. I understand, but we can take it from here, and here's my take. I will try to give the sequence of events. With Laporte, he was told, Laporte, around the 18th of July, that he is not going to be part of Al-Nassr this season, of course. Immediately after the game of St. Johann, and then Jorge Jesus had an interview where he said Laporte will leave and going to get a replacement of Laporte, which is now Inigo Martinez. Inigo. So he knew that time, and when you look at St. Johann and Al-Nassr, I think they played around the 28th. Because the 23rd, the 27th. But I think around July. On the 24th. So already the doors was open for Laporte to leave. So then Atletico Bilbao make an offer by that time after some few days, and that offer was rejected, and they left. They left until the last day. Atletico Bilbao. They left until the last day, and that now, because if you can, because Como approaches. Actually, Como was looking for Laporte, and Laporte rejected Como, rejected Marseille, actually rejected almost up to 5 teams. And that is according to Fabrizio Romano. 5. He wanted to go to Atletico Bilbao. Only Atletico Bilbao. Atletico Bilbao only. And with Laporte rejecting almost every team, expecting Atletico Bilbao to approach, make an because when Al-Nassr rejected that offer, I think it was around 12. So the intention, I believe so, of Atletico Bilbao was to say to Laporte, we want you. What you can do is to force a move out of Al-Nassr and take an advantage. I think they were taking an advantage of that. No, it's a Saudi team. Of course, Laporte will just cancel his contract, and then they rejected everything. And now, the option for Atletico Bilbao now was to wait for the last day. Will go around this, the 1st of September. Of course, they will have to agree. They will have to agree because they don't want this player. This player must leave. This player must go somewhere where he's going to get game time, chance to play, so that he can prepare himself to go and play at the World Cup 2026. And that was the plan. But that plan backfires on the last day, because now on the 1st, which is on Monday, now that's where now they were closing that deal, and then everything ended. Laporte not leaving to Atletico Bilbao. Of course, it's media houses, they are not going to be in the favor of Al-Nassr and Saudi League. They're just going to say no. The Saudi delayed everything, and then now the FIFA rejected the registration of Laporte. But of course, I'm happy because there's still a lean. There's still a chance, if just a small chance, of Laporte to go to Atletico Bilbao, because Atletico Bilbao, it seems like they want to appeal that decision of FIFA. Of course, if they appeal that decision and it's going to be set aside, it's going to benefit Laporte. As I said yesterday, I was saying this is a disadvantage and advantage to both. It's an advantage to Al-Nassr, but it's a disadvantage to Laporte. Because with Laporte, then Al-Nassr will have to register Laporte for the Champions League too. They will benefit from that because they will have now Mohamed Simakani, Nico Martinez, and Emerick Laporte. But then it's not going to work for Laporte, of course, because for Laporte, it's going to be a problem because then he will play how many games from now until December? About 5 games. It's not going to work for him. It's not. But of course, there's a link. I don't believe in this link. I believe he will end up going to Atletico Bilbao, because if it will depend on La Liga. If La Liga, they don't have any problem, they accept in this, and then they appeal, and that decision is set aside, Therefore, he will end up going to Atletico Bilbao. If really Atletico Bilbao will appeal this decision, I think it's winnable. They will end up getting Laporte, but this is unfortunate. It's unfortunate both for Laporte and Al-Nassr because I don't think Al-Nassr wants him to stay. They want him to leave because, I mean, the stature of Laporte staying and playing only Champions League 2. However, but it's not going to work for. If he's injured, no problem. But if he's fit, he must go and play for the team, which is the favorable team for him. And then another issue is Mason Greenwood. That link is back. Mason Greenwood, Ronaldo meets Mason Greenwood. I said, and I will keep on saying this thing. If Mason Greenwood or any player, if these links, of course, we are saying we believe on these links, which their truth is, I don't think they are honest, because if really Mason Greenwood is coming to Al-Nassr tomorrow, who's leaving? Because of course Inigo Martinez is a signature of the coach, and Mohamed Simakan is not going anywhere. Brozovic is not leaving. And then the other one is Kingsley Coman is a signature, is new. Joao Felix is a signature, is new. Let's leave Ronaldo. I said last time, let's leave Ronaldo, because Ronaldo not only is not leaving Al-Nassr now, but he's not leaving the Saudi Arabia. So we just exclude him out of this. So we are left with money. So therefore, we are saying money is leaving. We are left with money. Now we can say we are left with Bento and money. But we have Nawaf Al-Akili, and then we sell. What are we going to do? We're going to cancel or sell Bento and get Mason Greenwood, and then about the goalkeeper, because we must get the goalkeeper. If we sell Bento, we must get the goalkeeper, the replacement. That is why I don't believe in this kind of links. It's just links, which links the same as another link of Lewandowski. They said Lewandowski is number 9, so he can't go to Al-Nassr. No way, he can't go to Al-Nassr. Lewandowski. The only team maybe which Lewandowski now he can end up going to, it's Al Hilal. Because I saw something, I read somewhere, Mitrovic is linked to Al Rayyan I think Al Rayyan is of Qatar, so it's linked to Al Rayyan. But Alexander Mitrovic is injured. I mean, last season it was so bad. But if he will end up, and then he can end up going to Al Hilal, but he can't go to Al Nassr. It's not true that Lewandowski can go to Al Nassr while Ronaldo is there. Maybe after 2027, and then Ronaldo then is leaving or is retired. He decided to retire, and then therefore Lewandowski will go in. And then by that time, Lewandowski will be how many years? 39. Maybe. Yes. So, and then with the issue of Lewandowski again, I don't believe he's going there. But Mason Greenwood, we'll see. But still, I don't believe there's a link. And another link it was and then I saw they said the reason why and then gold.com, all this, the most of the media houses today, they said Casemiro Casemiro rejected Al-Nassr. No, no, but I'm happy uh, um, Fabrizio Romano clarifies this issue of Casemiro, because it can't be. Casemiro, uh, he will play as a midfielder. Actually, as a holding midfielder, or let's say a defensive midfielder. That position, my position of 8 players, is clear that we have 8 players. So it will never be possible for Casemiro now or around January to come to join Al-Nassr, because joining Al-Nassr you'll need one player to be removed, and that one player, it will be money. It will always be money for now. And money, it seems like the coach now starting. I mean, when you look at the coach now, the way he's planning his matches, money is part of the plan. Money is part of his game. Therefore, money is not going anywhere. Therefore, if money is not going anywhere, of course, Kingsley Coman, of course, Joao Felix, and then, of course, Brozovic is not going anywhere. Then you are left with Mohamed Simakan and the other one, which is Inigo. Inigo is not going anywhere. And then you are left with Bento, he's a goalkeeper. He will change. He will be between him. There will be a rotation between Bento and of course, Nawaf Al-Akidi. Right? Between him and Nawaf Al-Akidi. So I don't believe it. Right? So I won't. I don't take that thing serious, that Casemiro will. Of course, next season. Of course, it must be the season. Maybe Casemiro will go he will then go to Saudi League. But this season, no. Al Nassr bought Kingsley Coman and Joao Felix, of course, and then Inigo Martinez, which was a very successful transfer season for Al Nassr this season. Very, absolutely, this season. So I was saying, you know, I don't see how Casemiro this season was supposed to go to. And then Onana. Can we buy Onana as Al Nassr? I'm not sure. But Al Nassr, I don't think they. Because if they decide to let Bento leave, then they can get a goalkeeper. But I don't think it can be Onana. It can be anyone, but not Onana. for this season. Portugal is playing on Saturday. Portugal is playing on Saturday, and then Bendo is playing tomorrow morning, around 2:15 in the morning. I don't know if it's going to be featured on that match, but Bendo is Brazil is playing in the morning, and then another one. Senegal must play between tomorrow and Sunday. I will check for money. Of course, Joao Felix will be part of Portugal, and then of course South Africa will play, and then after that, then South Africa will play against Nigeria. We must win that game. South Africa must win that game and qualify straight to the World Cup. Of course, guys. That's it. Let's. I don't think that the Besiktas that issue of Besiktas that Laporte will end up going to Besiktas. Maybe it might happen. It will depend on the appeal of Atletico Bilbao to FIFA. But if they don't do that, I think he will end up. He can take that offer if really that offer of a of of Besiktas. You can maybe decide to take that chance of going to Besiktas. It will be, but here is my take. For it's different when you go to Turkey, because when you go to Turkey, you are signing only for the European champions, European competitions. So it's the same as the Champions League 2 almost. So I don't see him taking this chance of going to the Sixers. I think he will end up to Atletico Bilbao, or he will wait until January, where he's going to make his move. Then therefore Otovia is staying. I think Otovia is staying. Unless if maybe Otovia will end up somewhere between Al Shabaab, Al Etifak, maybe somewhere there. But all in all, guys, thank you very much. Please like the video, subscribe, and put the notification bell. Okay, thank you, guys. Bye.